largest mutant creatures ever to appear on Earth that terrified everyone. Hello everyone, Mysterious Pillar Hole here. Dear friends, over 4.5 billion years of existence, Earth was once ruled by creatures much larger than we can imagine. Whether animals or plants, they were prehistoric giants. Additionally, nature still hides other incredibly large creatures that will surprise you. One thing must be affirmed. Earth itself, our common home, still holds countless mysteries unknown to humanity. Typical or the abnormal, bizarre species that shock many upon first encounter. Some have lain hidden for hundreds of years, others may have just appeared, and science has little information about them. Join Mysterious Universe to explore the 8 most giant and eccentric creatures ever to appear on Earth in today's video. An animal with super hard armor the size of a car. Grooved tooth. This giant creature was over 3 meters long and weighed nearly 2 tons, living in what is now North and South America. Additionally, glyptodons possessed a quite long and strong tail. Accompanying that was a suit of armor covering the entire body with over 1,000 OE plates. They were herbivores with a rather gentle nature and never had to worry when facing predators. Based on damage found on fossilized glyptodon shells, scientists believe this species was rarely attacked by others. Instead, they often fought among themselves to settle disputes over territory or mates. Giant snake up to 15 meters long. Titanoboa, the largest snake humans have ever known, comparing the size and shape of their fossilized vertebrae with modern snakes and boas. Researchers estimate their adult bodies were over 15 meters long and weighed about 1.1 tons, 10 times heavier than a modern adult anaconda. Scientists still cannot explain what caused this snake to grow so large. But many speculate that during the Paleocene, the Columbia region was a warm tropical area with an average temperature of 32 degrees Celsius. The warm climate of Earth during that period allowed cold-blooded snake species to achieve larger sizes compared to their relatives today. This giant snake lived alongside giant dinosaurs like Majungasaurus, Machikosaurus, and Rhodonephus. With such size, Titanoboa could readily devour those dinosaurs to satisfy its hunger. As extinction, many believe there were times when Earth making it difficult for cold-blooded animals to adapt to low temperature environments. Giant ground sloth that created mysterious rock tunnels in South America. Today's sloths are relatively small, but their ancient relatives were different. Ground sloths were nearly 4 meters tall and weighed over 4 tons. Megatherium once roamed the forests of South America. Their fossils, often found in Argentina, Uruguay, and Bolivia, show this monster lived from 400,000 to 8,000 years ago. Although capable of walking on 4 legs, they could rise fully and stand on hind legs to reach inaccessible leaves. However, like modern sloths, giant ground sloths moved quite slowly. Perhaps slower than anything alive at that time. Ground sloths could dig tunnels over 6 meters long thanks to their sharp and giant claws. However, we have discovered thousands of giant rock tunnels with digging marks from this species extending tens of meters. According to geologists, such large tunnels could have been created by giant ground sloths over many different generations. And not merely by one individual or one herd. Gigantopithecus, the largest primate ever to exist on Earth. The giant ape weighing nearly 300 kilograms. However, at present, we have only discovered a few fossil samples of this ancient primate. Archaeologists believe they could be nearly 4 meters tall and may be ancestors of today's orangutans.
They lived in Southeast Asia about 6 to 9 million years ago before going extinct about 100,000 years ago.
Based on fossil samples previously discovered, paleontologists believe this species may have eaten plants, fruits, seeds, and possibly even meat. While most prehistoric animals at that time foraged in both forests and grasslands, this ancient ape lived only in one environment, the forest. And as forest areas shrank, their food sources accordingly became scarce. And this is precisely the reason this giant primate went extinct. Until 1935 that modern humans learned of this primate. Later, a German paleontologist named Gustav von Koenigswald found some ape teeth in China. The woolly rhinoceros, a prehistoric shaggy beast, roamed across Eurasia.
The woolly rhinoceros looked very similar to today's rhinoceros.
Like the modern rhino, they also had a pair of horns, one large front horn and a smaller one between the eyes. However, unlike modern rhinos, they had a lot of fur, with a longer head and body, and a shorter trunk.
The woolly rhinoceros also had a large hump behind its shoulder. Before going extinct about 14,000 years ago, the woolly rhinoceros roamed widely.
Its fossils have been found in Spain, Siberia, and Korea. Thus, the woolly rhinoceros sometimes appears in ancient cave paintings, though not as frequently as mammoths or bison. In 2020, local people in eastern Siberia accidentally discovered a frozen baby woolly rhinoceros in permafrost.
The ice perfectly preserved the animal's intestines, fur, and even its horns.
However, to date, no one has talked about attempting to clone and revive the woolly rhinoceros, in the way some want to revive the mammoth. The 68 kilograms capybara, leisurely among a group of crocodiles thanks to a special ability. Capybaras are not only cute in appearance but are also considered the most friendly ambassadors in the animal kingdom. They love to socialize with many other species, from birds, cats,
monkeys to predators like crocodiles.
Living mainly in South America, especially Brazil, and tending to live in groups of up to dozens. Capybaras are huge in size. Adults can weigh up to 68 kilograms. About 60 centimeters tall, 1.2 meters long. Unlike other rodents that gnaw and damage vegetables, this species mainly eats grass. Capybaras consider their feces
as a form of intestinal plant fermentation, with bacteria helping digest cellulose, maximizing protein and vitamin extraction from grass.
This rodent can also regurgitate and rechew food, like ruminants. True to its name, this giant rodent particularly loves water. They are excellent swimmers, thanks to webbed feet that help them move easily in water. Capybaras can dive and stay underwater for up to 5 minutes, and this rodent can even mate or sleep underwater while keeping only their noses above water. Their swimming skills have helped them escape pursuit from wildcats, jaguars, or anacondas many times. With the advantage of huge legs, despite their large size, this rodent can run very fast, up to 9.8 meters per second, equivalent to the running speed of a soccer player. With this ability, capybaras quickly flee when sensing danger.
This capybara species is very friendly, earning the title of peace ambassador in the animal world.
They never attack proactively, live harmoniously with all species, and almost never refuse other animals climbing on them, so many people call them walking chairs. Therefore, many animals love to approach capybaras. And thus, images of birds or monkeys sitting on capybaras' backs are not uncommon. Even fierce crocodiles do not scare capybaras. Sometimes it calmly lies next to a crocodile without any worry.
The giant centipede in the Amazon. Centipedes can be found in almost every habitat on Earth, but none are as impressive as the Amazon giant centipede.
It is also known by another name, Scolopendra gigantea. This centipede is notorious for being the largest in the world. Each adult can average up to 30 centimeters in length. Not only that, they are equipped with extremely potent venom and can even eat bats. This is why local people call them bat-eating centipedes. In a paper published in 2005, it was described that this centipede can hunt and eat up to 3 different bat species in the area. This can be considered an extremely impressive feat because bats are prey that move very quickly and have sharp senses. It is known that the Amazon giant centipede develops 2 types of tactics to easily take down larger prey. The first tactic is that they quietly climb up cave walls and ceilings, then approach unsuspecting bats roosting there. Centipedes are famous for having a pair of venomous legs on their bodies, but the pair of legs on their first segment is modified into a tool like forceps. This weapon helps them grip prey tightly and cause severe wounds. Notably for Scolopendra gigantea, they can even snatch unsuspecting victims flying in midair by hanging from cave ceilings with their last pair of legs, like vines dangling down. The second skill that truly makes them assassins capable of taking down large prey is their extremely potent venom. A research team once witnessed a gigantea clinging to a cave ceiling while eating a bat, Megalophila.
To hunt the prey, they only use the last 5 pairs of legs the nicest enemy.
Holding the bat tightly with the first 8 pairs of legs, the centipede starts eating the bat's neck, then the chest, followed by the abdomen.
When researchers collected 2 specimens, the centipede had eaten about 35% of the bat's body mass.
Although giant centipedes are a major threat to bats, snakes, and many other small vertebrates, they are not too dangerous to humans. A centipede bite causes pain, swelling, tissue necrosis, and infection but is not fatal unless bitten a second time or anaphylaxis occurs. Dear friends, the world is full of terrifying yet strange creatures that remain mysteries to humans to this day. They rarely appear before human eyes but always spark curiosity, imagination, and create fear in humans. They have become the subject of many science fiction films, documentaries, books, and even songs. But do these creatures truly exist, or are they merely products of imagination or deception? Whether you believe it or not, encountering them in real life, in dreams, or even just thinking about them can be frightening, right? What do you think about these giant and terrifying creatures? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Enigmatic Echoes channel so you don't. For now, goodbye and see you again. Subscribe to the Gian Migo channel so you don't miss out on captivating videos.